It was bringing my daughter to work day. She always asks me, like, every single time I'm leaving the house, hey, Mom, can I come with you? And today I was like, yeah, sure.
Why was joy like what popped up for you as a topic that we should be talking about?
When you were a little girl, I really had a hard time being happy. But not because of you.
What a gift for your mom to do this work. So it's a little less for you to carry.
Whenever I go through anything hard, I always am like, well, at least I can go laugh with my mom. Oh, sweetie. Yeah, totally.
The butterflies are my compass. It's the fear, but to go through that fear on the other side is true happiness.
I wish I could stop time and stay.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Heart and Head Work. This is Rocky Denali, and I'm here with my business partner.
Tessa Arneson, thanks for coming.
We're the co-founders of Maven. We are a community located in Salt Lake City, and we're also home to the world's largest community of women-owned small businesses. So you should probably come visit us.
Hell yeah.
That would be epic. So we've been doing this podcast for almost a year now. It's like episode 20. We're going to hit that 25 marker, which was our goal. And so we've put our podcast producer, Lo Titensor, in the hot seat.
Hello.
Hello, Lo.
Hello, 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 hello.
I know, right? It's addicting.
It's addicting.
Pink
But
Floyd's
who
epic.
is this lovely human sitting next to you, Lo?
Well, this lovely human.
Bring your
Is-
daughter to
is-
work day.
Yeah, it was bringing my daughter to work day. She always asks me, like, every single time I'm leaving the house, hey, Mom, can I come with you? And today I was like, yeah, sure, come with me. So this is Denali. Hi. What am I supposed to say? I've never been on a
Anything you
podcast
want.
before.
You have listeners.
How old are you, Denali?
I am 13, almost 14.
Almost 14. How cool. And the reason that you both are sitting here is before the podcast started, we were messing around as we always are, trying to get in the zone. And we had such an interesting conversation that was sort of lightly pitched to have Rocky and I discuss this. And as we were listening, looked at Rocky, she looked at me, and she's like, you guys should come. You are the ones that actually are adding something really cool and interesting about this topic. So we want to go down that road. But first of all, who are you two?
We're mother and daughter.
Obviously.
One identity. Give me another.
I mean, I am like, I feel like a lot of our podcast guests, they want to say, I'm a human. And like baseline, like I'm just a human being like everybody else. So I'm a human.
Well, I'm actually a witch, so.
Oh,
Fuck yeah. I wanted someone to say that this whole time, and no one said it but you. You get extra love
You're so
points
cool.
today.
Thank you.
Tell me about your witchiness. How can you say that with so much conviction? Yeah.
Because I make things happen. You know, I like put the intention out. I'm like, today it's going to be a good day, and I'm going to do this. It's going to be great, you know, and it happens.
How long have you known you're a witch?
You know, probably for like a year. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Ever since we started talking about like human design and stuff, and I realized I'm a witch. That's what this is. I don't really know how that actually.
Yeah, how did it
I don't
come
know
up?
how
Do
that.
you remember like how that came up, or did you, looking back in your 13 long years on this planet,
Dude, at 13, it was literally the longest of years.
the longest
Yeah.
of years?
The
But
longest
I mean,
years.
did you, thinking back now, do you feel like you have always had access to it and you just named it a year ago?
Definitely. Like, I have always been able to, like, you know, you set an intention, and as long as like you fully believe in your ability to like make it happen, it can totally happen. I mean, anything's possible.
She's a manifesting generator in human design, so she really is like that.
My husband is also a manifesting generator, right? Because that's different than a pure generator.
Right.
The manifesting is the one that generates your own energy at like an astonishing rate compared to, Well, that's
so
amazing.
interesting.
All right, so you're a human, you're a witch. Welcome to the show. That's epic. We were talking earlier about, Lo, your idea was like this sense of joy. Tell us well, tell the listeners, because we have heard pieces of this, but I want us to start from scratch. Why was joy like what popped up for you as a topic that we should be talking about? Yeah, take the mic from that girl. She's too powerful.
You know, it's actually interesting that you asked that question, because why did that pop into my mind? I think it's just something that I'm learning about or relearning, and it's on my mind right now, in this present moment. And I'm somebody who will like jump topic to topic to topic. So like in this moment, I'm remembering like joy is such a powerful way for people to heal. And it actually came up again last night because I was watching. Have you guys seen 9 Perfect Strangers?
No.
I read the book.
There's the book, and then there's the show. And essentially the premise is that these people go to a retreat to experience healing, and they get drugged, like psychedelics and things like that. They don't know at first, and then they find out later that they are being drugged on, like being given psychedelics. But through it, you kind of see people like starting to like wake up a little, and you start seeing their like, what I say, somebody's soul is starting to crack open. And you see it like my favorite scene, one of my favorite parts in there is when the women all go to a hot springs and they like start stripping down. Like some of them are like, yeah, we're getting naked, like we're going skinny dipping. And then the other half of them are like, what?
Like terrified to take their clothes off in a
I
group.
can't get naked, and especially not in front of you. And I have my own personal experiences of being on like girls trips with women where we'll go to a hot springs or we'll go to like a random, pool in the desert. And I'm always the first one, and this won't surprise you at all.
Oh, I already know this.
I'm always the first one that's like, let's go skinny dipping.
Oh, Tessa. You and Tessa. Tessa's always naked. You just turn around. She's in a restaurant. It's like, whoa.
What?
I mean, I'm not far behind either. I don't mind being naked, but it is
I love
a
it.
crazy thing.
Especially if there's body of water. I'm there.
Yes, exactly. It's like, what could be
feeling
more
on your
natural
skin,
than being in a hot springs and being naked? And I remember the first time it happened, it was that same reaction where like some people, I'm not going to name names because you actually know her, but she was the surprising one. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to like take my clothes off. She had no problem getting naked in front of anybody. And I loved it so much. And then there were like other people in the group who were like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. But that feeling of joy of when you're like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm going to take my clothes off and I'm going to go skinny dipping is so healing. And so you see that portrayed again and again and again in this show, 9 Perfect Strangers, where people will like have this joy crack them open. And it's just powerful.
And then doing it with other people, right, allows, like you being the first, allows the rest of the group to
Permission.
Yeah.
Strip down,
Like,
baby. It's okay.
Oh, it actually might be pretty fun. Interesting. So this,
And
we
then it
always talk about the
amplifies.
mirror analogy, right? Like it,
Yeah.
yes, it echoes, it amplifies, it gives them some allowance to like, that actually sounds amazing. But why joy? Did you, why is joy that access point for you? Because I'm thinking of other access points that I have to crack that open, but why did you name joy? Like,
Don't they say that joy is the mother of all emotions? Joy is the mother of all emotions, but she can't be present without all of her children there. And all of her children are anger, sadness, frustration, happiness, like excitement. Like she is the mother of everything.
oh, that's interesting.
But you can only experience true joy when you have all of those other things too. So it is like the dichotomy, right? The happiness and the sadness, those combined elicit joy. Have you ever heard that before?
I
love it. And I've been thinking what a beautiful picture of this kind of woman gathering her children
Yeah.
that are different emotions.
I also think of Inside Out,
And Inside Out.
where
That's
there's
adorable.
happiness or joy, whichever the main character is. It's like in charge of everything. The first emotion that we were gifted as children, is this idea of joy.
Yeah.
But what's the okay, so you mentioned this idea of the soul cracking open.
Yeah.
And joy is where your brain went, as like that's how you access it. I want to hear a soul crack moment.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Probably one of the most pivotal moments of when I experienced joy, and it feels like a little crazy to be telling you this because it's something that you don't know, or at least you didn't until today when we were talking about it earlier. And I think it's really interesting to have this moment. I'm like reflecting back on like waking up this morning and thinking about how today was going to pan out, you know? And I didn't think that this is how it was going to pan out. But it feels, and I don't know if I can like portray this well to an audience, but like, like life is so fucking beautiful when you live super intentionally and when you allow it to unfold beautifully for you. And so it's like, how can I bring you guys with me along on this journey of like, I feel like this moment in time and being here with you guys and having this conversation and being here with my daughter and you asking if you could come with me to work this morning and me just being like, yeah, sure, whatever, come with me. It was all just like so divinely orchestrated. And you guys get to sit here and witness me as I experience this like firsthand of being like, okay, this is a weird unfolding happening. But so
I know. It's really cute. Those of you not on screen, she's got a cute little waggle of her leg. This is big.
yeah,
Yeah.
it actually is. Okay, so I don't know if you know this, but like when you were a little girl, I really had a hard time being happy, but not because of you. Obviously, not because of you, right? Because of just the circumstances of life and because of my brain wiring. And depression was something that I really struggled with, like postpartum depression was something that I really struggled with. And you were such a freaking trooper through it all. You had, I don't know, maybe you did have an idea.
Baby witch.
But yeah, baby witch, exactly.
Baby shark, baby witch.
But I really struggled with depression and just like feeling just like hopeless, helpless for no reason, right? It wasn't because of you. It wasn't because of anything, but just for no reason. I'm sure listeners can relate. Maybe you guys can relate. Yeah. And you ask yourself like, why can't I be happy? You know, and you try all the things. There was one day when I was actually out of town working up in Montana and with XO, Expedition Overland, which is a whole nother story. And amazing how they came into my life. Like once again, one of those things that falls into your life to like help your life unfold beautifully and perfectly hold you as you are uncoming and becoming at the same time, right? So I'm up there and I'd always been like kind of interested in marijuana.
The marijuana conversation.
This is just so
Yes.
cute experiencing this.
I know. I feel very special being able to
Yeah.
sit here.
And I don't even really like know why it was like a thing that I was interested in, but it like called to me.
Up until this point, for context, you had never
No.
tried
And so,
it or any
yeah.
other drugs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah. I grew up LDS, very quite strict LDS, and adhered by the word of wisdom, which definitely doesn't include like drinking and not marijuana. No marijuana. Yeah. So I'd never experienced it before at all, and nobody wanted to do it with me.
Like you asked people, you're like, "Yo, hey, do you want to do this with me?" And everybody's like, "No."
Yeah.
Or you didn't feel comfortable asking anybody.
A bit of both.
Okay.
Both. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to a dispensary and I'm just gonna like walk in there, even though I have no idea what I am doing. I'm just like,
how brave.
I bet that's amazing to be, they call them bud tenders, like to be that person being like, I got a freshie.
They definitely were like kind of giggling. Yeah, because I went in there and I was straight up with them. I was just like, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Can you tell me what I need? And she was like, she did get that kind of like, okay, yeah, sure. Like, come on in, like, let's do this. And so she gave me all my options and I ended up getting some gummies. So it's just, marijuana in some gummies, and took it back to my hotel by myself and had a gummy. Well, so it takes time for these to like take effect. And I didn't realize that, like how much time it would take. So a couple hours passed and I was like, oh, dang it. I'm going to take another one.
Listen to the witch. She's like, no, that's rule number. I haven't even done the marijuana, but that's rule
Just
number
so you
one.
know, you cannot overdose on marijuana. Okay.
Yeah, you don't fry your brain on marijuana. That was a Reagan thing. We're fine.
And so nothing happened. Like, I was just like, okay, well, I guess like it's
So
just
common
not
in
working,
first stories.
like whatever, I'll just go to bed. And then next thing I know, I realize I am dancing in front of the mirror in my bathroom. And just like touching myself and just like, oh dang, look at that foxy woman, and just like and like dancing to no music at all. Like, I mean, there was music here.
Oh yeah, there's
right?
definitely music happening.
But no music was playing. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror for the first time in a long time and truly seeing like me and being like, oh my gosh, look at my body. It is amazing. How could I ever have not loved you, body? Oh my gosh, like look at how incredible I am. And I was able to just like touch myself, just all parts of my body, and just feel everything and just like appreciate my body and like me. And I was able to dance and laugh, and I was laughing so much, like just to myself, right? Laughing, and it went on for hours. Like I didn't even sleep that night. I mean, eventually.
You took 2 gummies. You're not sleeping.
And then I eventually fell asleep. But the amazing thing about it was a soul cracking open moment where I witnessed myself. Truly. And from that point forward, it was like there was rewiring in my brain where I remembered how to love myself and I remembered how to dance to no music, which you're super good at. And I remembered what it was like to just like experience joy. And that was one of my soul cracking moments.
It's so beautiful.
Your mom's so cool.
Oh, I'm so glad that you had that, because then we get to have like tons of moments that are full of joy. Like my favorite things, like when I think of like my favorite memories or whatever, they're always like when we go to thrift stores, just like out of nowhere, and we just go like try on the most random things ever. And then we sing Disney songs in the car, and we mess up all the words.
And we're just like,
and we don't even know. And we laugh, and we can't even breathe. We're That's my favorite thing, and I love it. And like whenever I go through anything hard, I always am like, well, at least I can go laugh with my mom.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, totally.
That is so beautiful. I don't even.
This is just a podcast of crying.
It is amazing. This unfolding, this moment. Like if you couldn't have found that moment, how different might her life be?
Yes.
And if you couldn't have modeled that access point, how different might life be for her? And now even just sharing the story with her so she understands its root, where it came from, how different might her life be again? It's insane. Thank you so much for sharing it with us.
Yeah, like they're like this moment is truly sacred. Where I'm realizing firsthand what it means to do generational work. What it means to heal your trauma and how it passes on to your children. And I don't even think I realized that until this moment. What that really meant. When you heal yourself, then you get a well, I say like then these people, these kids, they get more time just being and not having to heal.
Your wounds.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, honestly, I think this is like where things are so simply stated to us and so hard for us to like manifest into reality, is that this is what we've been told is work on you, yourself, as, I mean, not as a mother, not as a wife, not as a CEO, not as this identity outside of being human. Work on the you, the core of yourself, and all this beautiful magic happens. And we just like keep trying to do it. And we keep somehow getting sidetracked by these identities of like, oh, I got to do this as a mom and I got to do this. And that was you choosing you. These soul cracking moments are us just choosing that singular moment for ourselves and going all in on it. And we cannot at all see the ripple effect.
Yeah.
But the ripple is always bigger than when we go into it going like, well, I got to be a mom. So like, maybe I shouldn't tell her about the marijuana because like, you know, this could be this and that could be that. And this could be.
It's a gateway drug.
And like all of those are valid fears, but they're fears when the reality of it is like in that moment, you didn't have any, you had fear, but you walked through it. You're like, I don't have anybody to try this with. I don't know where I am. I'm all by myself. Like if we think about that, that could be a total sad story of like, oh,
Yeah.
she's by herself and nobody wanted to do it with her. And but it's not, because you're like, this is my path towards joy. I can feel it in some capacity and you're just following your intuition. And that's why it's so hard for us to figure it out, because the brain is what's going to tell us to do none of those things. Don't do it solo. Don't tell your kids. Don't whatever. And it's so cool that you do mostly always lean into this. That's the beauty of like the soul crack, is you're just continuing to crack open more. And I think that's the magic. You're going to find that big one. Yeah. Everyone's going to find that big catalyst. And then you're just like a fire horse, just racing fucking through. Ugh.
And also,
No wonder you have a witch.
Yes, no wonder you have a witch. And I'm like looking at you and I'm like, what a gift for your mom to do this work. So it's a little less for you to carry. And I'm not saying you're not going to have hard things and big shit won't come up, but like how nice it is for you to have been modeled this access to joy that you can dance in the mirror long after she's, you know, this gone.
Oh,
you can
Tessa,
finish
no more crying.
like that is a lasting thing you will have forever, and it's beautiful.
And all of
So
us crave
beautiful.
that with our moms.
I know, which is one of the reasons we're sobbing too.
Yeah.
Is like, oh my God, I hope I can be a mother like this to my children. And I never got to sit on the couch with my mom and have that real conversation. So I didn't know what she was going through.
Yeah, it's amazing. And like my mom has taught me like how to like have fun with like other people, but also how to like have fun with myself. And I like crack myself up all the time. And people think I'm so weird.
Dude, join the party. They'll always think you're weird, but guess what? You're always funny. It's true.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's a beautiful power that we can give. And I mean, also like as someone not with, that doesn't have children, I feel like I'm saying that in every episode, like just in case you didn't know. But I think it's important that we remove these roles for a moment and think about, you know, you doing this work, us doing this work. I don't have children to pass it on to, but it may be an employee. It may be a partner. It may be that I do this and I get
Business partner
always T.
highly benefits from the work you do.
Amazing. My mom, like if I focus on this work for myself, everyone benefits from it. Even the people that we don't even see how it impacts. Like you may have changed the bud tender's life that day. That she had she had forgotten the impact that this could make on somebody's life or something, just being new to it.
I mean, that like the random girls that smile at me in the hallway, they have no idea what an impact they have on my life.
Oh,
And I'm always
so
like,
true.
so then I smile in the hallway because I want to be that girl that like helps them. And like whenever I'm having a bad day and like somebody smiles at me, like that just like changes like my whole day.
And
And
it's
like-
just a smile.
And it's just a smile. That's all they do.
And they're free. They're free to
They're
give
free.
out.
Exactly. There was another thing that I want to say is that all of my soul cracking open moments have come from something I have chosen to do that nobody else wanted to do. And I think that that is an important ingredient, is because, and I don't necessarily know why. I mean, we could like analyze that a little bit, where it's like, is it just because it was me choosing my heart, choosing me, and not because it was different from somebody else, right? It wasn't because it wasn't the norm or whatever. It was because it was something that spoke to my soul. I have this saying that I love. I like would love to get it tattooed on me. And it's when the soul catches its breath. And it is these moments that we're talking about where like every part of you goes like because you recognize a truth so deep, it is in the whole mind, body, spirit, soul level. And so it's like I can pinpoint little moments of my life where it's like, yeah, nobody wants to do marijuana with me, but like, I'm going to go do it, even though I'm like a good Mormon girl and I shouldn't be, but I'm still going to go do it because there's something inside of me that says, that is calling to me. And, you know, I can go back and get these moments time and time again where it's like my soul catching my breath. And that's like, it's almost like the dotted line or the crumbs, you know, like back to self, right? Back to true Lara. And then they're always accompanied with joy. But like I said before, like joy is the mother of all the emotions. So it's not searching out like happy times, like roller coasters all the time. Yes. Like go on the roller coasters. I would love to do a retreat sometime where you just take all the women to go ride roller coasters, because how many women are like hanging out with the stroller while their kids go ride the roller coasters and they're not the ones riding the roller coasters. So yes, like ride the roller coasters, go find that. But then it also has all of those other emotions and components in there as well. And just, I think maybe breadcrumbs, soul catching its breath, soul cracking moments.
Thanks for naming the podcast for us. A soul catches its breath.
The soul catches its breath.
Yes.
You know how we talk about the universe giving different messages, and Tessa yesterday was like, I've heard this message, loose grip, 3 times today, and then we heard it again today. What's funny is I just was asked yesterday, what's the advice that you would give your younger self? And I had said basically that like, don't do anything because you think you should or shouldn't. Make choices based on your path and just listen to your inner voice. And I am sure that I'm going to hear this again in the next period of time, because I bet that the reason I had to answer that question and hear it from you is like,
You needed to be reminded.
yeah, Rocky, are you choosing your own path, or are you doing something that you think you should or shouldn't? And I don't think I'm unique to that. I think probably everybody listening to this can be like, yeah, there was definitely that time I did this because I was the good girl. I was the good wife. I was the good, and it's
Good mom.
amazing. Yeah, good mom. How we create this good and bad image of things. So everything is judgment or reward or punishment. And I think you couldn't say it more beautifully, is choose the moments. I call them butterflies. The butterflies are my compass. It's the fear, but to go through that fear on the other side is true happiness. It's not going to be the doctored happiness of someone else's determination. And that is like so evident that you are teaching your child that, even if you don't even realize it. You've been subconsciously doing that. So that a 13-year-old can sit in front of us, and when we ask, who are you? She goes, I'm a motherfucking witch.
Like, for reals, right?
That was so cool. That's like the coolest intro ever. I'm like, that won't be topped ever.
You know how we say like we have a lot of cool guests? Sorry, guys. You lose out to a 13-year-old who was like, I'm a witch. I don't have a job. I'm just a fucking magical human being. So
That's so cool.
it's amazing.
I know
We have to go.
We have to go, but just something that just popped up is like, I think there's something about these soul crack moments that often you have to experience them alone.
Yeah.
Because it's your path. It's not someone else's path. It's not someone else's choice. It's not should, would, could. It's so often for me when I am going through something big that I will like kind of run, and Rocky sees me do it. I'll run around and like, I'm like advice gathering, and like, I need someone to be there with me in the dark because it's scary. And
I mean, that's the kicker.
Solution
Scarier.
for me is always like to be alone and wait for the answer to come. And the soul crack moments for me, I probably want to say 100% of the time, I can think of maybe like one other one that was at a concert with friends. But really, like, it's like, I'm there alone, even though there are people around me. Mm-hmm. It is like alone. Mm-hmm. And it's not sad. It's like, that has to happen. So sometimes the universe will take people out. Like yesterday, I needed one of those mini soul crack moments. And I was like, oh, I want to hike with someone. I wanted it. And it was like, no, you're literally supposed to be alone. All these plans fell away yesterday because I was supposed to be alone. And so I went on the hike alone, watched the sunrise alone, got the message I needed to get. You were made for this moment. You were built for this. I needed that. I couldn't have got that chattering with a friend next to me. No way. And it was completely shifted everything. And so, like, I think sometimes we're just supposed to be solo. It's like a solo journey back to ourselves, right? The breadcrumbs back to yourself. It's not back to herself. It's back to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think you've noticed that with kids your age, where they're like, they find it impossible to, like, I think they are baffled by you, where you're like, no, like, I'm cool, I'm just gonna chill here, like, by myself.
They either hate
like,
me or they love me.
Yeah, well,
There's no in between.
but they have a hard time fathoming the idea of like, I'm so cool being just alone with me. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't need you. You're like a bonus. Like, that's awesome, but like, you're not validating me at all. And so I think that that's something that you do so well. Is just like I'm good. I'm good with myself. And I think that you're really good at being alone.
You're the new generation.
Yeah.
I mean, just like being alone, like being able to like find yourself, like you don't need anybody else to like complete you. Like, you know, just you are you, and like you're phenomenal, and nobody else needs to tell you that. You can tell that to yourself because you are.
I see so much of
Okay.
myself in you.
Okay.
That's insane.
I wish I saw more of myself in you.
I literally used to
practicing.
say people love me or hate me when I was 13 years old. And it was like, and fuck it, because I am phenomenal.
Well, good, because you're one of my idols now. So
Oh, you're one of my idols, kiddo. Like,
Kiddo.
I've just been trying to get back to that
That.
version of me this whole time. And
You're
you
so
may never
cool.
have to leave that.
Yeah,
and that's
imagine
so
if you didn't
incredible.
leave it.
I'm staying like this forever. So
With a loose grip. Because
yeah,
that
because
version of you
grow.
will
I
shed.
can grow, but
Yeah.
like stay, but like grow. But
You're
like,
done. Yeah, your job
Like,
is
do you
done.
know what I
well.
mean when I'm
you
saying?
have no mothering left.
Good.
Excellent work.
She's now mothering me.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
cool. That's cool.
As it always should be, right?
Yeah.
The continual learning from both sides. That's so cool. Thank you guys.
This
I mean,
was a
tearjerker.
pleasure. A pleasure. Like such beautiful work.
This
I
is
love
joy.
sitting with people in the dark, but this was like with the light on. It was so beautiful. So thank you for sharing that intimate moment. We've never had a kiddo on the show, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Maybe this can be a thing on occasion.
Well,
right? It was
she's
very
getting
cool.
invited to my coven. So there's
Yes,
that.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. Do you guys ever
Right.
see Shrinking? You know how that woman hands out the rock that is. Oh, okay. I won't
Okay,
spoil it for
don't
anybody.
go-
But
don't
there's
go
a
there.
rock and it's polished, and she's like, "You're now in the rock circle." I'm gonna start. I have to figure out my coven circle
yes.
like gift, where it's like, you have this, we're
Your
in.
talisman.
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
but thank you guys.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. We love you.
Yes, we love
Thanks,
you
love.
too.
Can't wait
Thank
for you to edit this
you.
episode.
I know. I get to edit this own episode and probably cry some more.
Again, it's worth it.
See you soon.
Love you all.